Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about dynamic neuromuscular stabilization method. There are so many myths out there about the core training that no one would have a look behind it. The idea has reached the trainers and through them the public that the core means only the abs, but there's no science behind it, and in the end it is not functional. So why should you use the dynamic neuromuscular stabilization method in your training process and what it actually is? Do you remember trainings for diaphragm function improvement for better power and stability during the training or game? No? Of course, it is not surprising. Dynamic neuromuscular stabilization is a new scientifically based method from physiotherapy which helps you to influence function of the muscles in their postural and locomotion function. If you are an athlete, it will definitely help to improve your performance. If you are a coach, you will achieve not just improvement in muscle power and muscular stability, but also a correct activation of diaphragm, the main breathing muscle. What is a dynamic neuromuscular stabilization? Our nervous system has control over human posture, walking and movement. The dynamic neuromuscular stabilization, DNS for short, is a method where the function of the muscles in their postural and locomotion function is affected. It is based from a developmental kinesiology of the babies, and this concept was developed by Czech physiotherapist Pavel Kolář, who based his work on knowledge of the great neurologists and physiatrists, all of whom were giants in the 20th century's rehabilitation movement, professors Václav Vojta, Karel Levitt, Vladimír Janda and František Vele. Why is it important for better performance? Core stability and exercises for core stabilization are often discussed topics in the fields of sports and performance. Did you know the diaphragm as a main breathing muscle can be trained and thus help to improve performance? Yes, its function is not just with breathing. It has also function of stabilization and better body posture. The diaphragm is flat and is shaped like a parachute. The diaphragm is a key component of core stability. As soon as you understand how to use it, it instantly improves its function and you can enjoy better results. The correctly trained diaphragm can save a quite big amount of energy to an athlete. The diaphragm can be trained to be stronger with proper training. This will then save 2 to 3% of energy while running, and during the high intensive sprints it can save up to 15% of energy. Of course, it is well known the diaphragm has a respiratory function too. At the inhale, the diaphragm contracts and is pushed lower to the abdominal cavity, which decreases the pressure in thoracic cavity and fills up the lungs with air. There is a strong evidence that the diaphragm, our main breathing muscle, with other respiratory muscles, may become exhausted during both short-term, high-intensity exercise and prolonged activities. Within the respiratory muscles fatigue, blood flow is redirected from the legs in order to support the breathing muscles. So, a less blood flow to the working muscles means the legs become tired and the athlete is forced to slow down or break off exercise altogether. Coaches or athletes should improve the respiratory muscle strength because also studies on breathing techniques have shown that by reducing the effort of inhalation, blood flow to the legs increases by up to 7%. Most importantly, our breathing has to be functional and only then we can improve our movement. There is no functional movement when dysfunctional breathing is present. What should you do in order to improve the diaphragm function? The diaphragm breathing muscle is required to perform respiration and to maintain postural control and stabilization during the movement. When the muscles work in balance, ideal intra-abdominal pressure is activated to protect the lumbar spine. Once you learn the proper activation of the core, then you can use it in the exercises like planks, squats, bear dogs and dead bugs. Proper core activation is necessary for every movement of the human body. For diaphragmatic neuromuscular activation information, check the video below this video description. If you underestimate this fact, you will not improve, or to be more specific, you will improve, but only for the short amount of time and with greater risk of injury. The concept of dynamic neuromuscular stabilization control is a powerful tool for every athletic performance. You or your athletes can benefit from it with better stability with moving, running and jogging, increased core strength, higher respiratory function, better oxygenation, more energy saved while doing sprints or high intensive exercises, and of course improved posture in daily life and while training. Can benefit from it with injury prevention system to keep the athlete healthier. How to start with diaphragm training? Watch the next video and learn the proper diaphragmatic neuromuscular activation. Also, if you like this video, share it with your friends and put a like button under the video. And if you have any questions about the topic, please let me know in the comment and just ask whatever you want. And also, don't forget to help me to grow our channel, our YouTube channel, and click on the subscribe button. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope it is helpful for you, and I hope you will improve your performance or your performance of your athletes if you are a coach. See you in the next video. Bye bye.